It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Friday the 13th. I'm Michael Groff. And another beautiful day ahead. Temperatures well up into the mid-70s around here, a mix of sun and clouds. But the clouds really start to increase by tomorrow, and then unsettled weather takes over for the rest of your holiday weekend and into at least the first half of next week. And a cooling trend as well. Temperatures go below normal once again. Of course, still a lot of questions regarding where, when, and how much rain there will be. We'll try to find those answers as we dive in and discuss. But before we do that, it's Friday, so that means it's Photo Friday here, and that's where we take a look at some of the photos and or videos that you guys have submitted. And first up, David Parnell at Paradise Valley High School last Saturday. Beautiful day to check out some high school sports going on. Then Beth up in North Phoenix has another glorious sunset to take a look at. I believe this is from a week ago, so that's a nice shot there. And speaking of nice pictures, we go international. Our own Chris Martin down there in Costa Rica. How about that? So beautiful weather down there. Love to see that. It's not just Arizona pictures here, folks, but we go back to Arizona. Here's the Superstition Mountains, courtesy of David Nielsen. He's got these to take a look at. And if you're going hiking, beautiful time to do that. If you're going to do it today or tomorrow would be the days to do so. After that, not so much. And then last but certainly not least, Ryan Seek is back with another time-lapse video to take a look at here. This is near Florence, and this is from January 2nd. Of course, the cumulus clouds rolling on by. A brief rain shower comes through also. So thank you to Ryan and all of you for your submissions. We couldn't do it without you. Photo Friday each and every week. You want to get in on it, you can do so. groffshow@gmail.com is my email address. That is GROFFshow@gmail.com for Photo Friday. All right, let's get out there. Check out the almanac from yesterday. Man, what a gorgeous day. 74 degrees the afternoon high after a nice morning low of 44. And, of course, the normals are 67 and 46. We're still a little bit ahead on rainfall for this young year 2023 so far. We're going to tack on to that here starting late tomorrow night or into Sunday, and at least for a few days thereafter. Looking outside right now, here at 10 after 9, we've got a few clouds right now. We're sitting at 56 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 26, humidity 33%. The winds are calm, the barometer 30.19 inches and rising. The upper air weather pattern around the nation, it's a wavy pattern. We've got one trough over the east, and that brought strong and severe storms across the southeast yesterday, last night, even into early this morning, but those will be pushing off to the east. A few still going on across north and central Florida, but then conditions will turn cooler and drier there. We've got a ridge here over Arizona and much of the west, but yeah, you see a big trough coming on into California. That's going to mean more rain, mountain snow, and that's going to be our next big weather maker as well. And you can see that on the watch warning map. Winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, flood watches, all the stuff associated with a big, powerful winter storm there coming into California and the Great Basin. And eventually we'll start to see some advisories posted here across Arizona as well. The convective outlook for today, got a risk of some thunder over parts of Florida and for the California coast. And here's a look at precipitation. This is valid through Friday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix around an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter or so. More than that, just to our north and east, the higher terrain could really get a dumping here of rain. And of course, you get up there, I'd say around 5,000 feet or just a bit above that. Snow will be coming down and piling up. And that's going to last for several days. And we'll get into the details of all this right now as we explore the models. Have a look. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid 2 o'clock this afternoon. Trough in the east, ridge out here across the plains and in the west, and another big trough is deepening just off the west coast. So what it means for us down at the surface today, mostly sunny this morning, but an increase in clouds as we go through the day today. So we'll just call it a kind of a mix of sun and clouds and high temperatures. Yeah, warm day, mid-70s for us. Again, keeping in mind the normal high is 76. The record high, or 67 rather. The record high for today is 79. And I don't think we're going to make that, but we'll be within striking distance of it anyway. I'd say a high somewhere close to 75, maybe 76. And some clouds will be rolling in, and you can see the rain coming into the California coast tonight. Partly cloudy sky, overnight lows in the 40s to near 50. And then tomorrow, skies turn mostly cloudy. We'll see the clouds thickening up through the day. But if you have plans outdoors this weekend, tomorrow's the day to do them because the day should be dry, albeit a bit cooler. High temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. And look at all that rain and mountain snow in California. That is a sign of things to come. Now, by tomorrow night, we'll introduce a slight chance of showers in the evening. Again, if you have plans for tomorrow evening, probably you're okay. There might be a few light showers around, but I think the rain holds off until after midnight. Then the day on Sunday looks pretty wet. Showers will be likely. High temperatures fall back to upper 50s to mid 60s, and it will be breezy at times too. Another follow-up system begins to affect us Sunday night and Monday. We'll see periods of rain for the day on Monday. Boy, what was looking like maybe just sort of a scattered shower event kind of went to likely, and now it just looks like we're going to see periods of rain for the day on Monday. So the outdoor activities, the festivities surrounding Martin Luther King Jr. Day, looking pretty wet right now. Now, there are still some uncertainties in all this, and I think we could still see some breaks in the rain. So that's why we're going to just call it periods of rain, but it could even be locally heavy at times. And high temperatures Monday, upper 50s to near 60. The rain's going to continue into Tuesday. Showers will continue to be likely as just a lot of moisture is around. Now, like I said, uncertainties still abound here as to exactly how much rain there will be and any subtle differences in the orientation of these two Pacific storm systems and the exact placement of them and the timing and all this. I mean, that's going to make a difference in the rainfall distribution. But nonetheless, we do feel very confident that there will be rain. It's just a matter of how much. Still going with around an inch probably here in Phoenix. But if some of our more generous guidance comes to fruition, could be more than that. And certainly snow will be an issue up north too. So if you have travel plans, keep that in mind. A lot of delays. Make sure you get those snow chains, the tires going, because, man, it's going to be a little treacherous up there at times. And high temperatures on Tuesday, again, mid to upper 50s. Now, by Wednesday, that's going to start to move out of here. There could be a shower early Wednesday, but call it partly sunny, high temperatures, mid to upper 50s. Now, Wednesday night and Thursday, I think it's going to get pretty chilly here. We could very easily see lows getting down in the mid 30s in the cold spots, low 40s for the urban core, and then high temperatures again only in the mid to upper 50s for the day on Thursday. And another system is taking aim on us. At this point, it looks like the focus for any precipitation will be across northern Arizona. There might be a stray shower here, but again, we have a lot of time to watch these systems. We'll kind of wait for these two other systems, the Sunday and Monday, Tuesday storms to move on through before we focus on what happens late next week. Speaking of, this is a week from today, Friday the 20th. Another system, again, this one a little further north, a little bit more of an inland trajectory. It'll still have some moisture and dynamics with it, but the majority of any precipitation would be across northern Arizona. Maybe a slight chance we could see something here, and that will keep temperatures below average. But the real interesting thing here is what happens as we go out 10 days. And we've been talking about this for a while now. This is Sunday the 22nd. Look at that bowling ball low right there coming down toward Los Angeles. My goodness. There's a 531 decameter low out there. So if that were to verify, and again, I want to emphasize this is a huge if and a lot of question marks. But man, have we seen some consistent signs of the models that this is going to happen. I've talked about the very cold air up across Siberia descending south and a huge amplification of the pattern. We've mentioned this now for a week here on these videos. So if that does happen, if it plays out as shown here, that would be a monster of a storm for California. And the moisture would really be coming in here too. And we could see some rain, lower elevation snow, maybe some thunderstorms, perhaps strong storms if that pans out. But again, this is 10 days out. So we don't want to hype this. We don't do hype here. We just talk about what the models are telling us. We do model discussion. And, you know, we'll leave the hype to all the other YouTube channels that are far more successful than us because they want to scare you and, fear you and get you to, a lot of clickbait stuff. Look at that storm. Again, 10 days out. This may not even happen at all, but just a point of interest right now. All right, here we go. Looking at rainfall for Phoenix. This goes out through the 27th of January off of the European Ensemble. And the ensemble mean is up about an inch. And that is certainly a reasonable assessment based on what's happening. Some of the members, of course, are much higher than that. But right now, a very unsettled weather pattern is looking likely for at least the Saturday night through Wednesday time period, and maybe well beyond that. And then temperatures off of the national, the temperatures off of the national blend of models. Let me hit the right button here. We're looking at highs up in the mid-70s today, and then temps will head down tomorrow, and especially as we go through much of the rest of the period, highs get back into the upper 50s, maybe low 60s, so a bit below average for quite some time, as we do anticipate cooler and wetter conditions around here. All right, now here we go. That's it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video with active weather expected around here back tomorrow morning, should you happen to enjoy these videos. Then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation. She is my Michelle. And you guys, thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support, your photos for Photo Friday, really do appreciate it. Be safe out there. Have yourselves a great Friday and a wonderful weekend.